Ghostbusters Afterlife is the second attempt at rebooting the Ghostbusters franchise within less than half a decade. Yeah, this has kind of been a recurring trend in recent years. My general thoughts are that while I did have a good time watching it, and it's something that I think fans of Ghostbusters would really enjoy, I would certainly never call it a great movie. Or even a good one, particularly. I think there's one particular thing that needs to be talked about first and foremost with this movie, that being the script. It has a few different problems, such as the comedy being hit or miss at best, or how, as awesome as it is for fans that the surviving original Ghostbusters all reprise their roles, I do find that when they show up, the way they deliver their lines kind of clashes with the way the rest of the movie is written. And this happens right in the middle of what's supposed to be the climax. But the thing that really must be addressed is the references. Being a reboot of a classic property, of course it's to be expected that it's filled with references to the original, but I think they may have gone a bit overboard. It's seriously a constant bombardment. There must be a new one in every scene. You could nearly make a game out of it, like, oh, the mom just got possessed by the gatekeeper. I bet the main character's gonna be like, Mom? And then the mom's gonna respond with, there is no mom, there is only Zool. And yep, then it happens. Or, hey, the original Ghostbusters and Gozer are about to interact again. I wonder if Gozer will again ask Ray if he's a god, but this time Ray will say yes. And yep, then it happens. And whenever you can't see the references coming from a mile away, they're almost plump fiction levels of forced. There's one point where the main characters are in jail, and they ask for their phone call, and the officer responds with, in the exact wording and cadence. Who you gonna call? Like, as if he was in the middle of singing the song, even though he isn't. Even if the song exists in-universe, which I don't know whether it does or doesn't, this is coming from a random character who has no reason to assume that these kids are affiliated with the Ghostbusters. It was a bit of a stretch, to say the least. Sometimes it doesn't even really make sense. There's one point where a bunch of mini Stay Puft Marshmallow Men show up, and ignoring the fact that that was easily one of the most weirdly morbid scenes I've ever seen in a movie, why are they even here? The Stay Puft thing in the original showed up because Ray accidentally thought of it when Gozer asked them how they wanted to die, but here they show up just cuz. No reason other than it being a thing from the original that people will recognize. So, how was the movie aside from the obnoxious fan service? To put it bluntly, serviceable at best. While I personally didn't hate it, I'm finding that there really isn't a whole lot I can defend on a critical level. I thought the story was alright, but pretty cliche. I'm usually pretty indifferent about performances in a movie of this tone, and the visual effects mostly aren't great. The pretty funny r/leopards ate my face-esque moment where Gozer just rips their lead worshipper in half, notwithstanding, probably the best thing I can say about this movie is that it does exactly what it says on the tin. This movie is made for Ghostbusters fans who want to get a cheesy nostalgic kick, and the movie seems to be providing them with exactly that.